2-0 last time, and maybe you...
That's another really good one. Like the new storm builds that people are doing are making him really strong.
But Tumberman TP'd in behind this. They're going to try and at least take him out, as they've got the silence out of 9, so he wasn't able to ball lightning as consistently. They get the kill on a Snake King. They'll take out Matumbaman, the overgrowth, thrown out by Saksa. And with the damage coming through, they'll take out Boxy. Look over at Zai, and that's 3 kills for the side of Tundra. Liquid were trying to take advantage of the positioning of Tundra, but unfortunately, they get caught out. Mickey might be next. We've got the Familiars moving in, maybe looking to slam it down. They'll ring the bell once, ring the bell twice of these Familiars. They've got the Vortex, but now surviving a little bit longer with the Yules. Just not long enough, and the inevitable kill comes.
I don't know if he was showing on some ward. I don't think he was.
I believe so. It's right to the right of them.
Oh yeah.
One out. Actually,
I don't know if they fought 9 like TP'd away or something.
Getting even more kills as this is going on. They'll get back into it. Zion Boxy will fall to Skeeter. Fall lightning away by 9, so he'll get out safe. They've got the silence. There's the Yules. That'll keep Skeeter here, and it looks like the Naga Siren will end up dead. Didn't have the mana to get the song that they're doing. If he can survive like the Exo damage and the Night Stalker right clicks. Would it be worth also picking up the Tranquils to get the Boots of Bearing?
Yeah, for sure.
Fate stolen. Zai will get a kill on a Snake King, and Tundra not looking to take that fight at all.
It doesn't look like he's particularly interested in that.
Definitely too late.
He's coming. It's a little too late, though.
Yeah. All right. So, oh! I swore for a second. I mean, the timing had to be perfect. 9 went for it. I respect it.
He did.
They didn't get the song of the Siren in that big fight that happened when these exchanges happened. Ball lightning in, go for Mickey. They've got the Vortex. They'll go to the Ensnare. The damage output. Mickey's just dead immediately. Whoa. They blew him up. Matumbaman, BKB, and still the Ensnare. Maybe not recognizing that the Naga Sirens here and there are ready to fight. But he tries to run. They've got the Vortex. The root is there. The Inkswell lands. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Matumbaman. They'll finish off Boxy. He doesn't have buyback. He's actually dead for 70 seconds. They'll go to the Overgrowth from Saksa, just tanking the tower. They've got so much damage that they'll be able to finish off Matumbaman again. The BKB being popped by Zai. He's the last one to survive for now because they've just landed a root on him. They got the kill on Insania, and it's looking like it's going to be a full team wipe and will be for Tundra. Oh my. They brought it, and they brought it hard.
Kind of baited Liquid into fighting. The Overgrowth as well, working through the BKB. And they have this really strong 3 BKB time that they think they should be winning the game on. But Tundra, man, no, they've got the counter.
If they die again on Matumbaman, he needs to be careful about his positioning. They'll go to the silence. They'll look to get the kill on the Naga Siren with the BKB being popped by Mickey. But again, you've got this axe. They go to the nighttime. They'll try to go in. Zai, Mickey, they've got the Naga surrounded, but surviving with the Inkswell. And now the song of the Siren. Sing me the song that puts me to sleep. I'll try to TP out and will. Whoa. They lose 3-3, but on the edge multiple times. They'll try to go for the Naga Siren. 9 is in. Mickey taking a lot of damage, and
Inkswell heals so much.
Yeah, he pops, stuns 2, heals him up, goes to the song, and then almost dies still.
Insania actually did get the zip into
9 with the BKB. Mickey, he now pops his own BKB. They already got the kill on the Snake King. They'll take out the Grimstroke. Doesn't have buyback. And Song again to try and maybe save 3-3. Although Skeeter not really looking to fight. And, well, Skeeter kind of backed up enough where Matumbaman was able to get in there and just...
that likes to 1v5.
Right.
It always feels like you need some other core doing decently. They're going on 9. He has no BKB.
Yeah, they want to make a move. They want to continue to take advantage of this. He survives a little bit longer than necessary, which ends up allowing them to get the kill on his eye. Box is taking a lot of damage. The Soulbind is out. Skeeter trying to get this kill, but he'll be Yules into the air thanks to this Death Prophet. And now, Inkswell, that'll pop. It'll heal him up for a second, but it just won't be enough with him being under the Exorcism. So Mickey gets the kill. They both don't have buyback, and that's a big issue because they can take the tier 2 if they're able to push up the creeps. Yeah, and that's exactly what the panel alluded to too, right? Like, it just would have been maybe a little bit too much and a little bit too conflicting. So, nailed it right on the head there.
Smoke on smoke.
And Senia's breaks, telekinesis, slamming him down, but that doesn't land on anybody. I don't know if it's even going to matter, though. They get the kill onto the Grimstroke. Snake King gone, but Does have buyback. Use the exorcism. Might want to bail on this until that timing's over. Just waiting for the right opportunity. Matoma Man goes in there. Nature's Grasp is down. Stroke of Fate. Roche getting low. They need to think about making a move. They'll blink in with Zai. The ball lightning in, but it's a little bit early. They've got the silence, and they go for the Aegis. They get the kill and the Aegis. Nine's going to pick up the second life. They've got the Soulbind. They'll try to get the kills here to clean up now. Telekinesis up into the air as well as the silence. They'll get the Aegis out of the hands of 9. Now they've got the Ensnare, but the damage isn't coming out yet. There's the Song of the Siren. Sing them to sleep. Maybe they re-engage. Maybe they don't. They're thinking about it. They'll spin around. They're clicking their buttons, looking for the APM. As now, they start to run. Inkswell, Ensnare, that's going to be thrown out onto 33. Now they've stolen the Ensnare once again. Or at least try with the Visage Familiar is now spotting Roche.
There's pinging action happening. Yeah, they know that.
Oh, they're going to blink in. They'll look for the silence down in the skitter. They're going to bring in Matoma Man. Immediately, the song comes out. The ball lightning onto the backlines. That stops Insania as well as this Io. They get the kill into Boxy. He's got buyback. Insania falls as well. Both these heroes do have buyback, and we'll have to see what they're able to do with this, is they'll both buy back immediately. They'll come back into the fight. They'll look over at the Naga Siren, who's now silenced Hex and being chased on, but they've got the ball lightning as well as the Vortex on a 2. Saksa, surviving for the moment, throws out the Overgrowth, and he'll end up going down, but it's not before he ends up getting the save on Skitter for a little bit. It's not going to be enough, though. He just gets chased to his death. That happening, though, is while Matoma Man is going down to 3-3. They've lost 3 heroes on Tundra. They're a lot lost on Liquid that we're all forced to buy back. They know that Roche is available, and now the question becomes, can somebody save it?
And I don't think it goes the same if Naga respawns.
To be fair, also, they did buy back on both their supports to immediately start that fight, right?
But I understand the desire to take a better initiation.
Yeah. Well, as a viewer, I feel like you're just like, oh.
It's a buzzkill. It's a big buzzkill for sure.
All lightning in, Vortex once again, and they'll go for this Death Prophet and try and get the kill, but there's the blink forward from Matoma Man trying to do the damage. Zai right on top of them with the silences coming in. They've got the BKB from Skeeter. They'll look over at Boxy. They've got the root thanks to the Ensnare. Mickey, he's bought back into the fight. They get the kill into Boxy. He's got buyback, and now he might be forced to use it. There's a double damage over bottom if anybody wants to pick that up while this fight is going on. Zai over to the side, gets the silence out in a 3-3, taking a lot of damage. He's feared up thanks to the Spirit Siphon. They ball lightning in, but it's into the silence. They've used the Song of the Siren again, and 3-3 surviving, and TP's out. They bottom.
No Night Stalker ult or nighttime for 40 seconds. This is
gotta go! Oh, the Roche is killed, and the Aegis is on the ground still. Finally, it's denied by 33. He denies it instead, but they'll end up losing 9. He'll buy back into the fight. They've got themselves the Soulbind once again. That's going to connect up this Night Stalker over to the Nature's Prophet. Zai going to try and TP out the ball lightning as well as the Vortex comes in from 9. They'll get the kill on the Zai. He's got buyback as well. They've already expended 2 in the previous fight. They'll go for more. Mickey in trouble. Gets hit with a nullifier. They'll take out the Death Prophet for the second time, down for 2 minutes. The Soul Assumption lands on a Boxy. He's gone again for 2 minutes. They look over at Matoma Man. They've got this nullifier out onto Matu, and they'll get the kill there too. To try and defend the throne, they're still over a minute without these extra heroes. The Ensnares get thrown, the Lotus Orb is there to reflect it back at the Naga Siren. Slows them down for a little bit. They've got, well, right now, the Ags for the Night Stalker to use that Void and try to deter them, but the Familiar is doing so much damage, they're going with the Dark Ascension. They've got the Silence, they look over the Grinstroke, they've got themselves the Electric Vortex, they take out the Grinstroke, they'll take out Snake King, but Zai, he is gone. 2 minutes without him. They've bought back on this Nature's Prophet. They've also got some help here from the Rubik. Rubik now with the illusions, but it's not going to matter. They'll take out Matoma Man. They'll take out Insania. The full team is wiped, and Tundra will take game 1, 52.5 minutes in.
Wow. What an instant by fighting around Night Stalker ulti being on cooldown for only
Earth. And now they might have even got themselves 9. He's silenced up. There's nowhere for him to go. He'll end up burning out to Matoma Man. And now the Rolling Thunder comes in. Matoma Man, he is surrounded by these Serpent Wards. They might do enough damage to kill him before the TP, but they're just not enough. Avalanche comes in. Mika gets the kill on Asaxa. They'll take out Snake King.
They just have so much. They've got 2 very farmed carries and then a Zai to deal with the Medusa with the Diffusal Blade. So, and 33, he's showing an award. In the actual game, as we're still in the replay, 33, we come back and he is dying.
He is dead again.
Standing.
Tombstone.
Insania.
That comes
he's
through.
Just there. He's just
Avalanche
breaking
toss.
it.
And they have no way. And now they've got the Rolling Thunder. Skeeter, he's inside the trees to maybe make a Stone Gaze play here. But that is a pipe dream. As they'll go to the Stone Gaze, the Force Staff is there. They'll chase up these heroes. Can they get a kill on the board? Not looking likely. They get the Doom out onto the tiny Skeeter, just trying to hit away. He's got some mana back. They've got the Soulbind connecting the Doom as well as the Coddle. They finally take out Mickey, and it's a 10-time spree. But how much will it be worth? Because it looks like 33 is going to die here to Zai, and he will fall. They'll find themselves 9. He's sprouted, silenced, and killed off very quickly.
Interesting game. Not something people would expect. 33 does have Doom.
Who do you even try to use it on?
Yeah.
We'll come over, and Undying's in a little bit far, but here comes the Rolling Thunder as well as the Soulbind. They've got 33 in a lot of trouble, and he ended up throwing out the Doom onto the Nature's Prophet. They just don't have the damage to get the kill. They'll toss up this Medusa into the air. Skitter will fall, and the Sonic Wave will get Matamba Man. So again, hope, I guess. They buy back on Matamba Man. They buy back on Skitter, and they'll try and go again.
Yeah, Matamba, he smells blood in the water. He knows he can just end the game right here. At least force all the buybacks.
Here's the other one.
Nice little bait. I like that. That's a really cool bait. What I had the feeling was everybody knew it was over. Most likely, they're just holding out for that like small percent, gets his IO killed. And Mickey obviously hitting the double stun. That definitely helps. Oh, that's not the way you want to get pushed.
Bushwhack, and here comes Insania looking for the Ink Swell. He's trying to land it on the right heroes, mainly onto the Snapfire so they can get the control. They've got Matamba Man here, Mickey low. They're trying to get the kill into the Lina, who's going to be outputting the most damage in this exchange. And you can see that Matamba Man, with how far behind he is, isn't exactly doing that much damage to deter Tundra, and they'll get a second in Insania.
You can like disrupt the target. You can disrupt the IO.
Whoa. That actually landed. I know there was nothing to follow that up, and 9 actually might end up being dead instead. But it was kind of impressive. The fire.
There's a lot of things to throw that Ink Swell on. Remember at TI? Oh, never mind. Hold that thought.
Spear comes through, and they've got the Ink Swell, and that'll pop. And they're immediately going to TP to try and save Matamba Man with the second life. So, can Tundra stay here and continue to get this? It looks very likely, and yeah. Mortimer's Kiss is coming out, looking for a distant shot to land. That might slow him enough to get a kill here. They'll go to the relocate forward, and there's the Soulbind, but Insania, you're right next to them, and you're still going to die. Soxa gets the double kill. They look over at Boxy. They've got the disruption, and eventually they'll be able to relocate out. However, just not in time. Boxy's been throwing the Shadow Poison enough to get the kill on Skeeter. He'll lose his life afterwards, but well worth it when you're able to get a kill like that. Ooh, Mickey's still trying to get Soxa. Good bushwhack.
So you want to snowball, you want to get kills.
Yeah, he's not exactly snowballing or anything like that at the moment either. Bushwhack comes in, and while they're able to cut the tree, they've got themselves a sharpshooter. They'll get the kill on his eye. They'll look over now, and Insania, the chase is on. The Soulbind is there, but they're walking in tandem. It's like a three-legged race over here. And, well, they'll get the kill on both. Actually,
I just watched
and look for Matamba Man. They'll continue to chase. The plasma field is there. The cookies, though, well off the mark, and that'll stop them.
He's got ult. He's the true VM if you want to go that way.
Bushwhack, sharpshooter coming through, and there's the break and taking out the Aegis from the hands of this Lina, who just got, by the way. BKB comes out, Soulbind not connecting, so Skeeter is able to just continue forward. Finally connects over to the Doom, but it's on the back end of the duration. The BKB is going to wear out in just a second on Mickey. They'll force staff him away. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses dropping down on Azai. Infernal Blade, 33 gets the kill. Well, they know the BKB is down, so they are trying to take that fight and potentially get the Lina. Bushwhack lands, ooh, but just on the edge. Blink, Infernal Blade, and that is more than enough damage. They'll get the kill there. They'll look over at the side. Matamba Man trying to fight Skeeter. 33 over to the edge of this fight with the Laguna Blade out. The Bushwhack lands on it too, but the LSA is there.
Yeah, Tundra just ditched because...
Wait a second, you're watching SEA games? You're not allowed to know other regions.
Sorry about
Scatterblast comes out. BKB is popped immediately by the Snapfire, as well as Zai, who threw down the arena. And this might go back and forth. They've got the refresher pops. You got to be careful because Mickey has that Daedalus. He has a lot of damage to throw your way, but not if he gets hit with a static link. They've got the disruption. Now they'll go after the IO.
Oh, he brought him back.
They lost Mickey already. That's the first casualty of this fight. They'll finish off Zai. They get the first life out of the hands of Matama Man. A big fight for Tundra if they can clean up without losing any casualties. They're thinking about going to the backlines as well. Plasma Field is there. Inkswell pops, but it's not going to land on anybody. The Scatter Blast is in. They get the kill on a Boxy. They've taken out 4. They'll go for Matama Man, and they'll dive the tier 3. They've got the Fire Snap Cookie with the Inferno Blade. They'll glyph the tower, but it's not going to matter. A full team wipe for Tundra here. And it is skeletons into their Roche pit.
Oh man, Insania knows he hits them. Oh, 2-man!
3, he's gonna just jump in. They've got the Bushwhack. They'll get the kill on Insania and Boxy immediately. That was perfect, and they don't have buyback available on the Grimstroke, who I feel like is very important in these fights.
Now, this is a support hero. And then all of a sudden, Nine's like, ooh, delectable.
Blink, and the BKBs, they go to the Abyssal Blade. That's going to land on a 33. He's got himself the Lotus Orb, and they're going to doom up Matama Man. Mickey trying to get the damage out. They look over at this Razor. Razor, though, broken and trying to get this damage out. Zai ends up dying. The Mortimer's Kisses come and rain down on top of Boxy. Boxy down to one more shot. He ends up falling. Now they're going to go to the BKB. They kill off this Doom. He's dead for 92 seconds. Went in well too far. And Snapfire kind of sat back in that fight a little bit.
Oh, that's right. I didn't really... Damn, they're going for some play mid.
Yeah, they really want to go for this, and Mars is nowhere near the fight. They'll throw the Doom out on a Matama Man. The little shredder damage is ripping through this Wraith King. Fire Snap Cookie to get away. They've got the relocate again, and they'll back off. So they're going to be relocating back towards where Mickey is, and they go after this Snapfire. Nine's not going to get anything off. He ends up just dying outright, dead for 95 seconds. And look at the right-click damage. This is what I talked about. Mickey. They do, in fact, get this Aegis. It's going to be, what, Aegis, Cheese, and potentially one or the other. It's only third road.
They caught Soxa top.
They caught Soxa, and they get another kill. He's dead with no buyback. So 70 seconds. That'll be enough to get towards Roche. Short the goal by 350. They don't even want to wait for Roche. They're just going to go to the high ground. All of a sudden, your base is being taken. They break the high ground first.
It's like, even if they buy back, they don't have 33. They don't have Soxa.
How long are they going to allow this to happen? They're trying to turn it around. They'll go for the mid set of racks. All of a sudden, it's 2 racks to 0.
Now, I think Liquid's doing a really good job playing around it. Like, playing top. If they win this fight, they can just throne.
Skitter's in some trouble. They'll throw out the Soulbind. They'll go for the damage to get out Snake King. They'll kill off the IO immediately, and he's going to buy back because he's forced to. The damage coming out of Skitter. He's trying to survive. They'll take the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King. They get the kill on Skitter.
There's no buyback.
Too. He's got no buyback. He's short 1,300 gold. There's the refresher as well as the arena. Comes down around 9 as well as Soxa. 9's going to fall. He's got buyback, but they lost Snake King again. Liquid have taken this one back. It is even in net worth, but quite honestly,
9 and 33. They have to pull off something miraculous right now.
They're going to try to do so. They'll take the first life out of the hands of the Lina. That's the damage that 9 can do if he's got the space to do so. They go to the Mortimer's Kisses to try and maybe stop these blinks. They go to the Abyssal Blade that lands onto the Doom. The Fire Snap Cookie gives them some space. They've got the Hoodwink back with the buyback. And now what else can they do with this? They've got the Ags out, which gives them the Hunter's Boomerang on this Hoodwink. Bushwhack lands, Inferno Blade is there. Do they have the extra lockdown? They'll go to the Spirits. Not going to land and latch on to anything as they throw the Doom out on a Zai. They've got the damage as well as the Laguna Blade to get the kill on Soxa, and they'll take out this Mars. But he's got himself that Ags from the Wraith King to just take the throne and end the game. Look, they had a 22,000 net worth lead just moments ago.